now. And then you can't bounce on his head or style on him. I'm just going to let him kill me now. Because I did. I figured him out. So, and then I'm just going to go ahead and die. I might put one video of all of my attempts, and then this video I think is going to be the full thing. So I'm going to try to go into the spiel, and hopefully it goes as well again this time. Okay, so I guess this will be the start. So I've tested a couple of times against him. I'm feeling pretty good. I will have the video up of all of them, but I'm also going to put just this one up so it's a little bit cleaner. Okay, so you just want to come in, stab this guy. So now you have a free run to the boss. You just sneak in here and grab that. A couple of things you're going to want to bring into this fight. You are going to want to make sure that you have rice, pellets, and healing gourds, along with Akko sugar. You want to bring your loaded magnet umbrella for the third phase, which is Ishin's second phase. You will not use a prosthetic tool in any other phase of the fight. The combat art that I would recommend is Senpo Leaping Kicks or High Monk. One skill that you're going to want to make sure that you do have for this fight is, wait. Projected Force. There we go. You are going to want to make sure you have Projected Force. Again, for the last phase of this fight. In this fight, it is Emma with 1 health bar and then 2 health bars for Ishin. The Emma fight is all about deflection and staying in front of her. She does have a grab, which you can avoid by jumping directly backwards, and she does have a sweep, which you can bounce on her head, or you can do the Senpo Leaping Kicks. Boom. You can actually jump and then go... Oh, never mind. We don't have mid-air combat arts. If you do have mid-air combat arts, you can jump and then go into Senpo Leaping Kicks. Other than that, deflect. She does have a couple of stabs, which you can just Makiri, but they're pretty telegraphed, so I wouldn't worry about it. Other than that, deflect, there's specifically a 4-hit combo with 1, 2, 3, and then a slight pause, and then the 4th hit. If you do that, you can throw her to the side, get a couple of hits in on her. Once you've beat Emma, go into the Ishin fight. Ishin fight's much more complex. When he's standing in a neutral stance, you go up and attack once. Then he's going to do a spin into a side slash, which you can just deflect. And because he does it every time, you can know that he's going to do it. He has a couple of Makiriable attacks, specifically one where he walks to your right, goes into it. You want to pause long enough because you can just dash past him to the left, but in general you do want to hit that. When he goes into the Ichimonji, you want to make sure that you're dodging left twice, and you'll avoid it every single time and get a couple of free hits in. Once you've killed him in that phase, you can go, and one last thing I do want to cover about that, he will sheath his sword. When he does that, you want to get right up in front of him, deflect the first hit, and then style on him, and you will absolutely trivialize that phase. The second phase, there's a bunch of fire. Whenever he holds his hands together and starts yelling, you want to find a clean spot on the ground and use your magnet umbrella. That will avoid it. He'll go into a couple of slashes with a bunch of sword strikes around you. After the last one, you're going to use Projected Force, which you just use by pressing the attack button, and you'll be good to go. Other than that, that's really the whole fight. It's not actually as tough as it might seem. I've tried it. It's only taken me 2 or 3 attempts to get my full-on grip of the fight. But if you are struggling with this, just remember, it takes just a little bit of time just to get the general timing and meter of the fight down. But the general principle of this fight is Song of the Blades. You got to stay aggressive, stay with them, always be attacking or deflecting, and you'll be just fine. Also, because the direction that dashes matter, you want to dash left during the first health bar of Ishin and dash right during the second one. Anyway, go ahead, bounce on her head or use Senpo Leaping Kicks. Jump straight back to avoid that. Oh, that was the 4-hit combo. Oh, she caught me. Here's the material. As you can see, it's extremely telegraphed, so you don't really have to worry about that. Jump straight back, and you're just fine. Whenever she sheathes that sword, that's what she's doing. She does have another... Oh. So you can deflect that. If you mess up the timing, you do take damage. Just be aware. She will do that, but she never actually covers enough distance to punish you as long as you space it. There's the 4-hit combo. 1, 2, and 3. Here's the stab. Go ahead and Makiri that, and the fight's over. So as you can see, it's a pretty quick fight. You have time to get your healing in, or pop an Akko for the start of the Ishin fight. So I go ahead, pop my Akko. At this point, take a deep breath. You're going into the Ishin fight. Ishin fight's not brutal, but it is extremely brutal the first time. I actually think this is the harder Ishin fight, just in my opinion. Okay, so again, get up close to him, and it's time to deflect. Swing, and he does that spin. Jump the sweep, bounce on his head. There's the spin. There, that's when he walks to your right. He always does that. He slams you back into a mercurial thrust, which is just good posture buildup. Hold that to recover your posture. But you do want to stay on him. Oh god, okay. So I got caught on the wall there. You can just dodge that pretty easily as long as you are not getting caught on the wall. There you go. Dodge left twice and you'll be just fine. And just hold that and let your posture bar refill. Jump the sweeps. His grab's harder to avoid than Emma's. But again, dash to the left twice, you'll be just fine. Neutral stance goes into the spinning sweep, or the spinning slash. So that time I didn't even get caught on the wall. I really wish we weren't fighting in this corner. Jump the sweep. Bounce on his head. Neutral stance, who's going to spin. That's mercurial, but you can also dash past it if you mess the timing up. It's kind of a low risk. That's always mercurial. Make sure you hesitate long enough to get it off. If you get posture broken, just safety roll, you'll be okay. This, get up close, bash. Oh. Hey, thanks, man. Okay, so for this, find a clear spot on the floor. Catch that hit, and then after that slash, attack once, and you'll get that projected force in, build up the posture nicely. Dodge. Okay, so you want to dodge right there. I got hit because I dodged left. You want to dodge right on his fire. Neutral stance, swing. Mercurial. Jump the sweep. Jump the sweep. Don't do what I just did. Whenever you need to heal, just run away and you'll be fine. Okay, again, find a clear spot on the floor. Into projected force. Into a mercurial stab, which is very, very nice. Neutrals. That's his jack. Okay, so you can just jump out of the grab. When he does that, you just run around him. If you run better than I just did, you will actually get away. Okay. When he does that and you're not close to him, you just run away from him. Okay, again, find a clear spot on the floor. Into projected force. You can also always outspace his fire, but again, you want to be going right. I don't know why I keep going left. Clear spot on the floor. And the projected force. You can look at how much... There you go. When you run right, you can always get a boop in afterwards. Oh, God. So that is the hardest move that he has to avoid. But just run right. Swing. Stay right. See, as long as you're going right, you get out of the way very, very easily. This way, just sprint. Oh my god. If you're sprinting in a circle better than I am, you will avoid that. And as you can see, you can just run away from him. Heal back up. This is a great time to use Rice, especially once he's below half health, because his posture stops recovering. Find a clear spot on the floor. Into projected force. Look at all that health. I'm gonna go right. If you go left, it's very dangerous, but I didn't have any other choice. You can always outspace him. Okay, we're going back in there. You can still... Okay. I'm gonna let myself die. I went through the whole spiel twice now. I'm gonna let myself die, and then hopefully I can have a cleaner run. I do want a cleaner run, but I feel like it's relevant to see a death. So the reason I died there was I tried to get close because you want to deflect into a Senpo leaping kick, and he punishes it hard, man. It's just something to bear in mind. He does punish it. But man, it's a bit of a high risk, high reward thing, but I would still recommend you doing that. So, this will be the run. This time, regardless, unless he actually kills me, oh my god. Unless he actually kills me, then we're just going to actually finish him off this time. The most devastating thing would be if my stream went down right now. Okay, so here we go. Into Emma. Let's do this. Get nice and close. We're gonna deflect. Here comes that telegraph stab. Very nice of her to telegraph it like that. Okay, I did not jump. I don't know why I did not jump. But if you do get hit, run away, heal, and you'll be fine. Jump the sweep. Here comes the 4-hit combo. That as long as you deflect, you can really punish. Oh man, that was non-standard. Telegraph stab. Very nice of her. Jump away. You actually heal in her face right after. Telegraph stab. Telegraph stab is what makes this fight extremely easy. As you can see, I'm trying to recover my posture. Anyway, jump that sweep and you're good. Go ahead. Pellet. Oh, no, not rice. Not. Okay, we're good. I thought I was about to take my rice. I don't want to take my rice. You don't need to be afraid. You can always go back and get more rice, but I just didn't want to use it here. I might demonstrate the power of it in this, but here we go. So again, you're dashing left in phase 1, and you're dashing right in phase 2. Dash left. Oh, I started sneaking. See, that's why I like to fight kind of in the middle of the room. It can just be hard to get that to work. There you go. Makiri that stab. Makiri that stab. Make sure you're waiting long enough to get that Makiri off on it. I'm gonna heal, actually. He does tend to like to punish heals. You really have to outspace him. Here comes the Makiriable stab. He is really making this phase easy with all the stabs. Okay. There we go. Time for phase 2. So again, find a clear spot on the floor. Into projected force, and look at all that health. Run away. There you go. Make sure you're running a tight circle, otherwise you'll get caught like I did in the last attempt. Now you're going right this time. Circle right in phase 2. See? As long as you're circling right, you're good. Okay. Oof! That is the hardest move to deal with. But shadows die twice. So I'm going to actually take my rice. And we're getting back in there. There we go. Circle right. You're doing just fine. As long as you circle right, it's not a problem. Find a clear spot on the floor when he starts yelling. I do like to walk towards him just so he doesn't knock me into a pillar of fire. You can just dash past him, which is really the best way to do it. I'm sprinting, but you can just dash. There you go. Run right past him to the right, and you're good. Oof. There's that move again. You jump that is what you do. I just never remember to jump it. But anyway, stay close to him. You can actually just run away. Oh. You can run away, and it becomes slightly easier because you have a little bit more time to get to the side. Don't kill me now. This is going to be my last boss attempt. There you go. We're staying aggressive. Clear spot on the floor. Walk towards him. Projected force. There we go. So now that is how you beat Ishin and Emma. I never did get a truly clean attempt on the boss, but it was clean enough for what I was going for. And between it all, I think that I did get some pretty decent footage that will at least help you out, Chris. I hope that it works. So go ahead, get that. You do get a skill at the end. And at this point, you can go into New Game Plus. So there's a really cool cutscene. I would highly recommend taking the time to watch it because cinematically it's gorgeous. I'm going to leave it in just because I don't want the end of my stream to accidentally get cut out because I am going to be using a highlight to get this onto YouTube. And it is such just an epic thing. So it did take me about 7 hours to actually get through the Shura ending, so you can tell, even when you don't spend any time on stuff. So this is why New Game Plus should have had the option of playing with other characters that were in this, and then the ending boss should have been Wolf. Okay. So once you beat him, then, you're good. Yay, I got the Shura trophy. I do want to know how many people actually got the Shura ending. So if you look is less than 6% get all the other endings? Yeah, I never select start it right away. You can still run around and do stuff. I think I could probably fight the two-headed ape again. just get as much as you can. The last game of the last area of the game does remain locked to you because you did the Shura ending, which means that you end up. I think the maximum you get in a playthrough is 19 physical and 9. So we are going to take a couple of seconds. I'm going to look at trophies. Shura ending. Yeah, so you can see only 14% of people got the Shura ending, which is considered the easiest ending of the game. That's because basically no one actually beats this game. I would say that probably less than 20% of people who do play Sekiro end up even beating the game. So just bear that in mind. If you do make it through this boss, it is very worth it because then you're in the elite. You actually managed to beat this game. That's going to be it for the stream. I do appreciate it if you came by and watched me get through this. And Chris, if you